Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. Today we'll start with our guest here to my right, Rob Harper. Rob is an amazing writer and journalist. I've been skimming through his book, That Job Just Isn't Into You, Rob. You might want to hold it.
Sure.
To my right. That job just isn't into you. Actually, you should say it. You say it so well. Go on.
That job just isn't into you, starting over when it's over.
Love that. Just the right amount of intonation. Starting over when it's over. You see Rob's credits over there. Get in touch with him. But first, before you do that, go to the internet, go to the websites, various websites, or go to his website as well. Look him up, but also download a copy of that book. It's a very simple, easy read. 106 pages.
106
Rob?
pages.
106 pages. Now, if you are between jobs or you are in a job that, is really you're not ready to move on in that job, you want to change jobs, you're in an area that you feel you're stuck, this is a time to make some time for yourself. Have a quick look into that book. What else do you have in that? Any little dark secrets?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this book is to help you reinvent yourself. If you're on a job, if you've been there for quite some time, or if you're on a job and you've been laid off, what I hope the reader will get is that it's not the end of the world. You can always start over. It's never too late to start over, to follow your passion. Because I think that in your passion, if you follow your passion, you look forward to getting up every day and doing your job. Even if it's a job walking dogs. A lot of people look down like, oh, I can't make any money out of that. But you can walk dogs and you can get another job. But you've got to follow your passion.
Well, when you make money, it's to so-called buy the happiness.
Exactly.
And if you get the happiness by just walking the dog.
Exactly.
You just need the money to buy a sandwich. And
Absolutely.
Really, you don't need much more.
Absolutely.
To follow your passion, follow your dream.
Yes.
And not give up.
Never give up.
Right.
There's always hope, no matter what the circumstances is or the situation you might find yourself in. That job just isn't into you. Start over.
Start over. That's right. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter.
Exactly.
It's not the end of the world. So you can create a new chapter. So give us an example, some of the people you've interviewed.
Sure. Well, one person I interviewed was an accountant who started out working at a major accountant firm. He thought that he liked the job, but what happened is that they started downsizing.
Oh, right.
He always wanted to start his own company, be his own accountant, but he was afraid to do it. He was afraid of success. Afraid of stepping out on his own.
Right.
One day they came in and said, hey, it's over. So he didn't have a choice. He had to start out. And now he looks back on it, he said it was the best thing that ever happened in his life. The best move in his life.
Sometimes we just need that little push.
Absolutely.
Right?
That little push that will get us out there. There's another situation where a nurse was on a job and she was in between hospitals. She didn't know if she wanted to work at a VA Veterans Hospital or local community hospital.
Yes.
Turned out that the hospital that she was at, the local hospital, had a downsizing. So she was forced almost to go to the other job, which was her passion. And she hadn't looked back. She
just needed someone to decide
exactly,
for her.
Exactly.
Hey, whatever makes us tick.
Yes.
I mean, if this book, That Job Just Isn't Into You, starting over when it's over.
Yes.
If this book is available everywhere. You go online, you can find it, you could download it, get a hard copy. There are select bookstores that this book might be available. You email Rob, or you can go to his website. Is it
aboutme.com?
Aboutme.com, and just look him up. Google him, Rob Harper. It's not a very difficult name to say or to spell. And
thanks to you for having me here. Everyone should know about it by now.
Yeah, no, I think it's an amazing title, a great theme, very topical, very current. So I think it's a great effort, and I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Wish you good luck, and let us know in a couple of months from now. Let us know how your sales are going.
Sure.
And I will definitely go ahead and get a copy for myself as well.
As long as I can come back and stretch with you,
Absolutely.
which has really helped me.
It's going to inspire you to write more.
Absolutely.
Did you write a sequel, or you?
I'm working on a book of poetry, which will be inspirational.
Right.
And you can actually read the poetry when you're stretching.
Oh wow, we're going to have Rob read poetry when we're stretching, not in the twist.
Can I have an audio
Not
book?
in the twist. I'm sorry.
Can I have an audio book?
Absolutely.
Look at this guy. Come on, man. Sit and read. You want an audio book while you're stretching?
Yeah, while you're stretching.
I'll come on your show and
there
I'll
you
read
go.
it for you, okay?
He wants inspiration while he's stretching so he can listen to your poetry.
Exactly.
Ron Thomas is a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. Ron, you have a show called Big Talk.
Big Talk, yeah.
Airs every Thursday. And you've been covering some amazing
I'll have Rob
topics.
come on and talk about it.
I would love
You
to.
should.
Whatever
You
you
should
want
do
to talk
that.
about.
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
Talk about your book, and he's a good talker. You can't stop him once he starts. But no, you had some great themes as well. I really loved it, the topics that you've been dealing with on your show.
The conflict mineral.
What is your next plan? Now, you've told me about the conflict minerals. Now tell me, what's your next theme? Or you don't want to give it out yet?
I got a few things in the mix.
You've got a few things in the mix. Ron is not going to tell us his big secret yet, but whatever it is, I know your programs are very interesting, very exciting, good topics.
They always want to hear about the New World Order. And
Wow.
The New World Order.
Yeah.
What are you out there to change the world?
that's right, yeah.
I just want
That
to
should be
change
interesting.
myself.
Well,
Ron-
the world has got to come together. I mean, it's a very small global community.
Right. What
Yeah.
channel do you air?
56.
Time Warner 56 every Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m.
That's why I do yoga, because
Search centers you and makes you.
I'm going to go to India someday. And
You should come. Let me know when you go there. I will give you all the contacts. I'll find you good places to stay. You just have to pay for it, but I'll find you places. Ron, welcome back to the show. Every Thursday, Time Warner 56, Ron Thomas, 1 to 2, Big Talk. Bring your legs out. We're going to continue where we left off one episode back. In the last episode, we actually did some of these postures, but we're going to repeat it to ease you into the remainder of the postures from a very simple sequence called 48 Plus, which is on this postcard. 48 basic stretches, targets 32 major muscle groups, glands, and organs in the body in under 20 minutes. So if you come on the show, I think Josiane's closing in to look at the postcard, but Josiane, that postcard is not a very good example to show under the light. So if you come here, Yoga Secrets, my third title, I'll share a copy of this with you.
What are
My
your first
postcard.
two?
The first two are not released in the United States because they have overseas ISBNs. Now you're going to get me in trouble. Extend it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not in any trouble. They're just not available here. Extend your legs out in front of you. But you'll get all of those goodies only if you come and stretch here on the mat with us. No excuses not to stretch. We'll give you all the support we can. We also have a website, Yogaxpress.com. We live in North America. We don't know how to spell YOGAXPRESS. No E before the X. Flex your feet. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height. Palms are facing in. Paripurna Nav. Paripurna is overflowing or full. Nav is boat. Inhale, engage your low abdominal muscles. Lift your legs. Lean back just a little bit. Engage your low back and lift. Hold it. Try not to strain your neck. And if I were to strain my neck, I wouldn't be able to speak. So I'm going to try keep talking so I can relax my neck. Exhale and release. Sometimes it's tempting to use your quad muscles when you're lifting your legs. Resist that temptation. A lot of us have very strong quad muscles. Try to use your lower abdominal muscles. From Paripurna Nava into Baddha Kona, cobbler position. Bring the soles of your feet to touch each other. Clasp both your feet with your hands and push your soles in. Thank you, Kimball. Once you've kept both your feet nice and tight between your palms, push your knees down. And sometimes you may need to sit on something that elevates your torso, your upper body, to bring your knees down. And it really does help. So when your body is on that's it, very nice demo, Rob. When your body is raised, you can feel it, right? Your torso goes up and then push your knees down. Now, to complete this posture, this one's for you, Josie, and I know you need us to fold over. Bring your elbows out, exhale, fold from the hip. Lead with the chest. Once you've come down as far as you can go, you're just hinging over from the hip. Then very gently lower your forehead to your feet. If your forehead touches your toes, wonderful. If it doesn't, don't give up. That's the aim, so keep working at it.
So the more we do it, we'll become more flexible too.
Yeah, you will. And also you'll learn the breathing techniques. Every time you fold over, you exhale. You keep exhaling and you're taking every little sip of air out so you can collapse down. And yes, you're right. Practice is what will make us more and more flexible. Press your feet in with your palms. Inhale and let's come up. And then let's come up on our haunches. We're going to sit in a seated squat. We're going to come up on our haunches. Heels are closer than the toes. So toes are out to the side. In Malasana. Mala, from Baddha Kona Kabla, Mala is garland. Literally, we make a garland with our thighs and our knees down here. Press your palms in. Push your elbows out. Now, Ron, in this one, that's it, good. Ron, if you've injured your knee as Ron has, you can feel free to sit on something that brings your buttocks up. You don't have to suspend your buttocks in midair. You can sit on something and then push your knees out. Press your palms in. Chin up, chest is open. Keep breathing. And then if you want to close your eyes for a few moments, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Remember, always try to exhale through the belly. Very gently, let's lower down, lower our buttocks to the mat, extend our legs out in front of us. From Mala, Supta Parivritta, supine twist. Parivritta is twist. Supta is supine. This is not exactly a supine posture. We're actually going to go over to the side from a seated position. But as we go down, it's almost like we are supine. Take both palms to the left of your hip. Now keep your feet flexed. Do not take your feet or your hips with you. Keep your hips and your feet grounded. Exhale and dip. The aim is to try and dip your forehead to the floor. Now your left elbow will need to bend. You go down as deep as you can. You should feel a delicious compression of your obliques on the left side and a beautiful stretch of your abductors on the outside of your upper right thigh and your obliques on the whole of the right side of the body. Inhale, let's come up and let's go over to the other side. That's another good twist. Take both palms beside the right side of your hip. Exhale and dip. Bend your right elbow this time. So actually this one is Supta Namaskara. I apologize. Supine prayer. Supta Namaskara. Supta Parivritta is another twist. Inhale. Let's come up and let's all come down into prone position, which means come on your belly. We're going to come with our heads to the camera. So let's all come down. And then palms are directly below the shoulders. Chin is to the ground. Toes are curled in. So your knees, toes, chin and chest and your hands make contact with the floor. Those are the 8 limbs, the Ashtanga Namaskara. Ashta Anga, 8 limbs. Chin, chest, 2 hands, 2 knees and your toes. Now, we're going to inhale and with our toes, we're going to wiggle our knees closer towards the chest and raise our buttocks. Inhale and lift. Glide your knees closer and lift your buttocks. Keep your chin down. Exhale and release. Bring your buttocks down and then your feet are all the way out. Press with the tops of your feet. Press with your palms. Inhale and lift. Hold your posture for just a moment and then, which Ron likes to do usually, today is a little tired. When you're ready, take your palms off of the floor, Bhujang or Cobra. We are like king cobras. I'm the queen cobra, but place your palms back on the floor. And then before you go into the next posture from Cobra, I want you to watch. Make a little fist. Put your thumb into your palm, close your fingers over your thumb. Make a little fist, tuck your fist into the groin area. That's to make sure you don't chafe. So because what we're going to do, with our chin to the floor, we are going to inhale and lift our knees off, which means there's a lot of pressure in the pelvic region. So you want to make sure that you don't give up too soon because of any pain. So engage your low back muscles, tighten your gluteals, press with the tops of your feet first. Inhale and lift your knees up. Use your palms to support yourself. Exhale, very gently lower your legs down. Extend your hands. That was salab or locust. Now we're going to take you through just plain nav, not the paripurn full nav. This is just a canoe. It's just a simple boat. Extend your arms out in front of you. Palms are facing each other. Chin to the ground. Feet are together. Tighten your buttock muscles. Strengthen your low back muscles. Inhale. Lift the hands and the legs up so your knees and elbows come up as high as you can today. Use your low back. Inhale and lift. Exhale and release. From now into Dhanurasana, reach for the left ankle with the left hand. Guys, don't go to sleep on me. Reach for the right ankle with the right hand. Dhanur is archer's bow. When we come up, when we lift our chin, chest, and knees, in profile, we will look like an archer's bow, like the bow and arrow that archers use. And then if you're feeling strong enough today, keep your knees together. If you're feeling a little tired, you can bring your knees out. Now, engage your low back. Tighten your buttock muscles. Inhale, lift your knees, chin and chest up. Now you can give yourself a little bit of a massage. You could go sideways. If you're able to rock forward and back, fantastic. I cannot do that. Oh, very nice. So give yourself a nice massage for the internal organs. Exhale, very gently. Release your legs. Extend your legs out behind you. Press with your palms below the shoulders. Curl your toes in. Press and let's come up on our elbows. So knees and elbows very gently. Going to lower our elbows to the floor. Curl your toes in. Clasp your palms together. From Dhanur or archer's bow, this one is called frog or manduk. Now it looks very simple. It's a great rest posture, but it is an active rest posture. You want to engage your low abdominal muscles to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through the belly. Exhale through the belly. Like a frog. Inhale through the belly. Exhale through the belly. Once more. Inhale. Exhale through the belly. And now for one last posture in prone position, which the guys love and I hate. Come up on your hands. And then we're going to lift our knees off the floor. So curl your toes in plank position. Take your knees off of the floor and make a little plank with your whole body. Kind of a sliding plank. And if you want to go further, you guys feel free. I'm not going to go there. If you want, you can take your body down. Bend your elbows and go down like a little bit of a push-up. And then let's come up. And very gently, let's turn over. From plank is danda in Sanskrit. Also, if you've noticed, most of our postures, yoga postures, are named after nature, animals and plants. We're going to come in supine position. I'm going to take off my fancy plastic clip. We're going to come down on our back, heads to the camera. Extend your legs out in front of you. Viparita Karani. Place both your palms under your buttocks, palms facing down. Press your palms down with your buttocks. So your palm is actually going to give you leverage, but you need your buttocks to keep it in place. Now, engage your low abdominal muscles. Inhale, lift your legs up, straight up. Viparita Karani, unique inversion. Viparita is unique. Karani is inversion. Now we're going to take this a little further. Keep inhaling. Take your legs overhead as high as you can into plow. Plow is halasana. And when you're in this position, Ron, you're doing fine. That's good, as long as your buttocks are off the floor. When you're in this position, make sure you do not move your neck from side to side. Hala or plow. Very gently, use your hands to support your buttocks. Exhale and lower your body down. As gracefully as you can. Keep your head down. Do not lift your head. And then when you're ready, when you're halfway there in Viparita Karani one more time, place both your palms on the soles of your feet. Bring your knees out to the side. Press your knees down into happy baby. Bala Gopala or happy baby. This is another one where you can get a nice sacral massage so you can move from side to side. If you want to rock forward and back, feel free. That's a little hard to stop when you go forward and back, so you may want to go side to side in the interest of time. And then bring your legs together. Exhale, very slow, controlled motion. Release your legs to the floor. Now, once you're down there, one more time, place your palms under your buttocks. And then press your buttocks down on your palms, so your elbows are down as well. Now, you're going to press with your elbows. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale, peel your chest off of the floor in Matsyasana. Matsya is fish. Inhale and lift. Tilt your head back. Just your chest comes up. Your feet, your hips, your hands, and the top of your head, everything stays down. Keep your legs down, Ron.
Oh.
That's it. Yeah, just your chest comes up.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. Exhale and release. Matsya or fish. Gently bring your heels close to your buttocks. So fold your legs in, bring your heels close to your buttocks, close enough so your hands can reach your heels. Now make any adjustments. Tuck your shoulders under the upper back and then place your hands under your buttocks. Inhale and lift your buttocks off of the floor in Setu Bandha. Setu Bandha is bridge. Now once your buttocks are off the floor, you can wiggle your feet closer and bring your knees as close as you possibly can today. If you're very tired, bring your knees apart. If you're ready to challenge yourself more, bring your knees close. Exhale and release. Now we're going to go into that beautiful twist called Supta Parivrtta. Keep the left knee where it is. Extend the right leg out. Left hand on the left hip in the interest of space in the studios. At home, you can extend your left hand out. Make sure your left shoulder is on the floor. Right hand over the left knee. And then keep your right foot flexed. Push your left knee over to the right side. Look over your left shoulder. So that way your whole body makes an S twist. Supta Parivrtta. Supine twist. Inhale and release. Extend your left leg out. Fold the right knee in. Right hand on the right hip in the interest of space. Flex your left foot. Exhale and bring your right knee over to the left. Look over your right shoulder. So the whole body gets a wonderful twist. And you also get a beautiful stretch of the abductors, the outside of your upper right thigh. Inhale, one last posture. How are we doing? We have 3 minutes. Perfect timing. Bring both the knees into your chest. Hug yourself for a job well done. And then you can do a little bit of a semi-rocking motion. So you can go in semi-circular motion. Give yourself that beautiful sacral massage. Remember, the whole spinal cord starts dividing at the sacrum. So that's the point where you have, in fact, there's a Tyrannosaurus, a Brachiosaurus. That creature used to have 2 brains, one in its head, one in its butt, because the animal was so long, it needed, another brain in its tail, at the beginning of the tail, to tell the tail to do what it should. So otherwise it couldn't reach, all the electric waves wouldn't reach. Give yourself a nice semicircular massage right there. If you want, you can rock back and forth as well. Just that part of the lower sacrum needs to get that massage. And then let's come up. We're not going to do the Yoga Nidra. We do have a couple of minutes. We'd like to close with Rob's book. I believe Josiane has given us a couple of minutes. So before we continue on, maybe for a minute or so with Rob's book, I'd like to acknowledge Josiane Hurd flying solo today. Thank you, Josiane, for holding the fort for us. Hi, Paul. And Deshaun Pretlow is responsible for the studio settings, the studio lights, and the sound system. Opening track from Sapta Tandavam, Body Music by Cesar De Para, created just for Yogaxpress on behalf of Ron Thomas and a very brand new author, Rob Harper, with this amazing book, That Job Just Isn't Into You. This is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yogaxpress. Rob, I'm just curious, while we're still rolling.
Yes.
And I am really genuinely curious. So you interviewed 10 people.
Yes.
Have they all gone back to new jobs? Are they all finding their dream?
Yes, they are finding their dreams. One individual is consulting.
Right.
And once it's done, he'll be looking for another job.
Right.
And the others, they're following their dreams. One young man actually was working for a major corporation and didn't like it and decided to start his own barbershop.
Fantastic.
His own barbershop, and he's doing well.
That's
He's
good.
doing extremely well.
So he's putting food on the table and
putting
following
food on
his
the
passion.
table. He's looking at becoming a landlord, and the
Right.
other individuals that work with him, they got laid off.
Oh.
So they had to start looking for other jobs.
So yeah,
you
they
never
have,
know.
That's right. Life takes us on different journeys. Sometimes you do the right thing right from the beginning, but
Right.
not all of us are lucky to be able to
Right.
do that, right?
Right.
Just seeing that vision long distance is not
Absolutely.
easy. You need to come really to that tight moment. Have you ever had that kind of a moment, Rob?
All the
Where you've
time.
had to
That's life.
where you've had to make all these executive decisions. Should I do this job or should I do something that makes me happy, kind of a thing?
Yeah, businesses come and go.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
But the key is don't be depressed. You just get back out there and start over.
Just start. That's right.
You
That's
can't be
the
afraid of
important-
starting over.
That's right. I think everything, all good things have to start somewhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and just keep our faith. Josie, and how are we doing for time? We're totally charged. We're ready to run the marathon,
Yes.
maybe? 3 more minutes? Did you say 3 or 2?
No, it's 2.
2? Okay, no, that's fine. We're not going to do any more stretching, but I want our viewers to understand, even though we have closed today's episode officially, unofficially, we actually do have a minute or two, so I might as well explain. Every time you stretch, the way we are stretching right here in the studios, just remember, open your practice with simple breathing techniques, and you can get that from my website, yogaxpress.com, and always close your practice with what we call the yogic sleep. That's yoga nidra, which is a full yogic sleep, so you're inhaling fully through the belly, inhaling through the chest, exhale through the belly, exhale through the chest, and then you hold 1 to 2 ratio, so you inhale 4, exhale to the count of 8, 1 to 2 ratio. Also, it's okay to follow other kinds of yogic practices like Trataka, which they call candle gazing, but really it's to help the mind focus.
Yes.
Guys are naturally inclined to be very focused. Women tend to be more field sensitive. We like to do 10 things at the same time. In a positive way, we multitask. Guys are very linear. They're able to focus. So it's especially good for girls to be able to do to benefit from the Trataka, the candle gazing, because it helps you focus. And the other thing, it's okay if you don't want to chant words that you don't understand, that's fine. But I think every now and then you want to listen to some kind of music that makes you want to just jump for joy in a happy way, in a slow, controlled, happy moment. So you want to listen to sound, you want to practice sound therapy, aroma. Some people like aroma. Do you like perfumes?
Yes,
and
I
stuff?
do.
Some people like aroma. So you respond to all those childhood smells.
Incense.
Patchouli.
Incense, yeah.
It's my favorite.
What is patchouli?
Patchouli.
What is that?
It's a very unique smell.
Is it a flower?
I don't know if it's a flower or not. I only was introduced to it when I came to New York, and I love it.
Right.
Patchouli.
I know that one.
You know
Yeah?
it?
Yeah.
What
I
is,
should look
what
it
is
up.
It's sort of like an Indian.
Indian flower or something? I've never heard of it. I'm from India.
It's like a flower.
And then
It
we
sounds
also
Indian.
it does, doesn't it? Also, we can start rolling the mats because Sissy has a show, and I know we're still on air, but that's okay. That's part of our preparation. But also, people don't realize always. Some people do that chanting doesn't have to be, the kind of chanting that they do.